Today I would like to discuss Mary Jane Patterson. Mary was born September 12, 1840 in Raleigh, North Carolina. She is the oldest of seven siblings, and her parents, Henry Irving Patterson and Emmeline Taylor Patterson, were slaves. In 1852, her parents escaped slavery and moved the family to Oberlin, Ohio. As reported by the Civil War Women blog, Oberlin, Ohio had large communities of other black families. Some were freed slaves and some were fugitives. Due to her parents settling north, Mary attended Oberlin College for teaching. By 1862, Mary graduated with the highest honors and became the first black woman ever to receive a bachelor's degree. In 1863, she began teaching, and by 1869, she moved to Washington, D.C. and started teaching at a prep school for colored youth. This high school was the first public high school for African Americans in the U.S. and the first public school in Washington, D.C., as reported by the encyclopedia. By 1871, she went from teaching to becoming the first black principal, also of the prep high school for colored youth. During her teaching, many African American children and women looked up to her, and because of her commitment to the school, it became a strong intellectual school with high academic standards. Before she resigned from teaching in 1894, it was also reported by Civil War Women blog that Mary devoted time and money alongside with other black women into the Colored Women's League of Washington, D.C. The league focused on training kindergarten teachers and providing industrial homemaking skills for working class women. It later became the National Association of Colored Women. The association offers scholarship programs, college education programs, and AIDS awareness and prevention programs, and so on. Mary Jane Patterson died September 24th, 1894, at the age of 54. She never married or had children of her own. Three of her other siblings followed her footsteps and also became teachers. Her home is now included in the Washington African American Heritage Trail. And the prep school, high school for colored youth, was later named the Dunbar High School after the first black poet, Paul Laurence Dunbar. Her colleague, Mary Church Terrell, quoted, "Patterson was a woman with a strong, forceful personality and showed tremendous power for good in establishing high intellectual standards. In the public schools, thoroughness was one of Miss Patterson's most striking characteristics as a teacher. She was quick, alert, vivacious as a worker." In conclusion, although she is not a well-known figure in the black history, Mary Jane Patterson was a pioneer in black education and paved the way for other African American female educators, including myself. Her achievement as a leading black educator influenced generations of black students. I look up to Mary Jane Patterson and hope one day I can influence or be a role model to my students. I thank Mary Jane Patterson for making history and paving the way for other black women educators.